Today's topic is Butler's field theory. Butler's field theory is based on the embryonic field theory of Huxley and Bill, which was proposed in 1934. According to this theory, the morphogenetic substances are present in percentage locations in the embryo, which is responsible for formation of different organs. In 1939, Butler introduced this theory of embryonic fields to orthogenesis. According to him, the teeth develops from fields are not as individual units. The teeth developing within the field have same morphologic features. Darwin applied Butler's theory to human dentition. He divided the human dentition into 4 such morphogenic fields, such as molar field, premolar field, canine field, and incisor field. According to this theory, among the fields, variability is maximum in distal direction and least in the mesial direction. Further, the most posterior teeth within the group are more variable. Thus, maximum variation is seen in molar field compared to incisor field. The maximum variability will be seen in the third molars in the molar field when compared to the first molars. Likewise, the lateral incisors exhibit maximum variability compared to central incisors in the incisor field. Let's discuss about the clinical applications. For predicting the anomalies, it explains why lateral incisors are often pegged or missing entirely. Since they are at the edge of the incisor field, they are the most susceptible to genetic glitches. In orthodontic treatment planning, space management, when assessing a patient with a congenitally missing lateral incisors, the orthodontist can anticipate the potential for the dental anomalies based on the reduced field strength. In third molar issues, it explains why wisdom teeth are so frequently misshapen or impacted. In genetic counseling, for recognizing the pattern of inheritance for missing teeth helps in counseling parents regarding the high probability of similar dental anomalies in siblings. In the case of symmetry and extraction, if an orthodontist needs to extract a tooth for crowding, they often look at the most variable tooth in the field to preserve the more stable key tooth. Thank you.